Have you ever walked into a room and felt an invisible wall between you and everyone else? You're polite, you smile, you help others. Yet, for some reason, people seem to keep their distance. Or worse, they secretly dislike you. It sounds unfair, right? But psychology reveals a dark truth. Being too nice can actually trigger a subconscious red flag in others. Today, we're stripping away the social masks. We're diving into the 7 psychological reasons why your kindness might be making people uncomfortable and how to fix it before you become a social ghost. Stick around, because the last reason is something almost everyone gets wrong. The first reason is what psychologists call the uncanny valley of personality. When someone is perfectly nice all the time, it feels unnatural. Humans are wired to expect flaws. If you never show anger, frustration, or a bad mood, people don't think you're a saint. They think you're hiding something. Subconsciously, they wonder, what is this person actually thinking? This lack of transparency creates a sense of danger. People would rather deal with someone who is occasionally grumpy, but honest, than someone who is perfectly pleasant, but feels like a scripted character.
Reason number 2. Reciprocity anxiety. When you do too many favors, you're unintentionally putting a debt on the other person's shoulders. Most people feel a psychological need to give back when they receive. If you're constantly giving, helping, and being nice without letting others do the same, you create an imbalance. People start to avoid you, not because they hate your kindness, but because they hate the feeling of owing you something they can't repay. Your generosity becomes a burden, not a gift. People don't respect those who don't respect themselves. If you say yes to everything just to be nice, you're signaling that your time and energy have zero value. In the world of social psychology, boundaries are a sign of high status and self-worth. When you have no boundaries, people perceive you as a people pleaser. And unfortunately, the human brain is evolved to find people-pleasing behavior unattractive and even suspicious. It looks like a manipulation tactic to gain approval, rather than genuine kindness.
Are you a social chameleon? Many nice people tend to mirror whoever they are talking to just to keep the peace. You agree with their opinions, you laugh at jokes that aren't funny, and you never disagree. But here's the problem. If you agree with everyone, you have no identity of your own. People can't connect with a mirror. They want to connect with a person. When you lack a backbone, people feel like they are talking to a wall. It feels fake, and fake is the #1 trigger for social dislike. This one is hard to hear. Sometimes your extreme niceness makes others feel inferior. When you're always the perfect one, you unintentionally highlight everyone else's flaws. Your presence becomes a constant reminder of their own selfishness or lack of patience. Instead of being inspired by you, they feel judged by your silence. They start to resent you because being around you makes them feel like a bad person. It's not about you being bad. It's about how they feel about themselves when they are with you. So, does this mean you should stop being nice? Absolutely not. The world needs kindness, but it needs authentic kindness, not performative niceness. Start showing your flaws. Set boundaries. Say no when you mean it. Let people see the real, messy, and honest version of you. Because at the end of the day, people don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with authenticity. If you found this helpful, it might be time to stop pleasing everyone and start respecting yourself. Wake up. You're in control of your social value.